reporting from the sideline. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's Brown. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Denver's head coach. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown.
I got him.
And here's Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Westbrook. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Brown. The three-pointer, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Over Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Jokic. Defended by Dort. Back to Jokic. Murray with it. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep. blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. And nice read, as usual, by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. No good on the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Porter. And that's good. Jamal Murray for three. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Murray can score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Pass to Tyson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They kept going to him. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he's going to go upstairs with authority. AG rising hot.
Williams double team. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three. Denver in the lead. Here's Strother. Still without a basket. Spins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Here's Westbrook. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 3-point lead. Spins. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Dort. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
And here are the Nuggets now. And Westbrook, here we go. And a wide open look for Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
On the wing, Murray. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Murray.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nuggets look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Out to the right wing. Brown. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Williams. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Williams has got his first points in this one. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Porter, no luck. A tight game here in Denver. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. And he banks in the layup.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Knocked away. To the inside. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray surveying the D. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Westbrook. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Down low. Good defense by Jokic.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace with the ball. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Brown pulls it down. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
Good on the second free throw. 1:58 left in the third. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Five to shoot. Left side, Williams. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Murray's got 11 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Gordon. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And Gordon can be a tough customer by the way he scores anywhere on the floor.
Denver making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 3. Wallace outside. To end the drought. And the layup is up and in. And Denver has possession. For 3. And Brown pulls it down. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Brown. And the shot goes down. Brown's got 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Jordan. Misses the baby hook. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Nuggets lead by 1. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Westbrook, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Westbrook. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
On the free throw, no good. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league. Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Over in the corner, Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
Nobody's catching SGA on the fast break. Nobody.
On the wing, Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. And Jokic slams it in.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Murray. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Dort. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Cruising basketball from Jokic.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Westbrook, and the layup is good. And now a three-point Denver lead.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
Porter with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. A nice shot by Brown.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Bright spot, not blinding the lights for Dort. Ready for the moment. He took advantage.
.105 left in the fourth quarter. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Both teams will make substitutions. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a two-possession game.
Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Over to the left wing. Pocket 6. Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Over Hartenstein. And again, Denver no good.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force over. On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Green, the screen. Here's Curry with the three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Post. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Curry. Green, the screen. And it's Stephen Curry with a three.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Fox. Warriors with the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now, I asked him who has him worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. And right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league, Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Here's Post. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now, here's Fox. Green with the rebound. Curry way outside. The quick look, no good that time. San Antonio trailing here. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got his second basket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Fox with it. Now Green defending. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Warriors with possession here. Curry way outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Rebound by Butler.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Curry's shot is off. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Podziemski with it. Pass to Spencer. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. With 4 seconds on the clock. And there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 8 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Hey, why take... jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Payton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. From 13. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Cassie, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Curry from deep three-point land. Cassie pulls it in. Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Castle. Back to Fox. Drops in the tray. Fox has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Here's Fox after the Warriors pick up 3. 2 points. That one goes.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And a deep 3 from Curry. As he pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Payton outside. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio leading by 4. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Tipped away. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Podziemski on the wing. Down low. Out to Peyton. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Jackson Davis. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. San Antonio leading. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Peyton. Hits the three-point bomb. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Three-pointer, Fox. He's off on that one. Warriors trail by 7. Curry from deep three-point land. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Moody. Connects from three-point range. Moody's got 5 points so far. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Spurs. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Warriors trail by 6. Over to the wing. Pass to Spencer. There's a screen. Fox with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And it's Fox with the jam.
No one gets from point A to point B faster than Fox. His explosiveness helps him on the break.
Here's Spencer. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, San Antonio. Jackson Davis in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Podziemski. Here's Spencer. It's good from long range.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now, Wembanyama. This is the deep three-point attempt. Here's Spencer. Here's Santos. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Paul. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Now, here's Moody. They set the pick. A floater. No good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Up top, Pojemski. 5 points in the game. Here's Santos. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manu Cole and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer. From De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio leading by 8. And Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods.
Here's Castle. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Latrey. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
So it's the Spurs now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Curry on the drive. They kick out to Hield. Curry on the wing. Green, the screen. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Another shot. Butler controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Castle. No good with the elbow jumper. Here's Spencer. Green, the screen. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And the basket by Castle.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Buries the long-range jumper.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Johnson outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's Got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with another miss. Spurs leading by 9. Fox from outside. Rebound by Butler. And it's the Warriors' ball. Green, the screen. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Outside for Curry. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Hield left side. Pass to post. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Warriors trailed by 14. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again. And the Spurs with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. For 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
You watch Vassell.
We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Houston Rockets. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Brooks with him, and it's Johnson picking him up. And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
Thompson in the corner. Outside, Green. Van Vliet wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, Johnson shoots over Van Vliet. The baseline J off the mark. Outside, Green. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Şengün. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his three. Williams looking over the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Rockets with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. For three, Van Vliet. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Now, here is Russell. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Johnson, good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Johnson. After Jalen Green's miss, Johnson draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession. Pass to Russell. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Thompson. Brooks for three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Oh, Van Vliet, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Green taking his time here. The three-pointer, no good. Got a piece of it. High post, Johnson. Still yet to score. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Out to Thompson. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Şengün. Right side, Green. To the middle. Tries again. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Rockets. And it was from 3 points. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Outside Wilson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Houston on the break. Clowney pulls it in.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Back to Whitmore. Off target from outside. Brooklyn trailing. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And here are the Nets. Outside Wilson. And Sharp has it in the corner. Down low. Clowney. It's good. And the Nets lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Brooks from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Russell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Shots good by Green. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
And that one's good. Russell.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. And Şengün throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Russell with a wide open look. And the three ball is good. Russell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Screen by Claxton. Williams can't get it to go. And so here is Houston. Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And now it's a three-point Rocket lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Johnson. The three. It's rebounded by Houston. Green left side. Makes it off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Russell. Here's Claxton. Can't cash in from close range. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to Brooks. Back to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Rebound by Williams. Nets trail by 5. Johnson outside. Here he goes. The shot will not fall. And here's Houston. Pass to Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. Rockets leading by 5. Thompson outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Over in the corner, Green. It's stolen by Johnson. Russell with it. Now Green defending. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Brooklyn, they had made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That one misses. Houston leading by 6. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
To the inside. Clowney. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Williams. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. Here's Brooks. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Shot by Eason, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Şengün's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets. Wilson into the lane. The layup missed. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred Van Vliet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Fires the three. Pass to Eason. Launches a three. No good on that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Thompson. Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Here's Shepard. From beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Nets trail by 14. Inside. Here's Sharp. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sharp's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Brooklyn.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The tray. Drops in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
The shot by Watford, no good. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Wilson. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Shepard with the ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, a big thing for Shepard going forward, adding strength, right? Finishing like that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Nets trailed by 15. Here's Johnson. Eason grabs the board. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Van Vliet. Knocks down the three ball. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Right side, Green. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. A solo fast break. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Shoots. The shot by Watford, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Timeout called, the Nets. 1:58 left in the fourth. .158 left to play in the final quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Rockets leading by 20. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Thompson. Down low. Here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Fred VanVleet.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Johnson can't hit. Tipped away. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. VanVleet outside. Out to Brooks. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And they're running. Williams' shot is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brooks. To the middle. VanVleet can't get it to go. To the right side. Johnson surveying the floor. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the wide open shot from Green. Can't connect. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. It's the Pistons, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Kings looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Sacramento. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Wide open look here for Murray. The three-pointer is right on target. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And that one is good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Quick start for the Kings in this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. Thompson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Left side Hardaway. And Duren slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Detroit making a switch here. And it's the Kings with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's LaVine. He doesn't hit that one. Great defense that time from Duren. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's Detroit. They trail by 7. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Back to Cunningham. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's LaVine. That's tipped. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Over Murray. Thompson with the bucket.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Down low. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Murray. Left side, DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trailed by 3. And pushing it up is Detroit. The Pistons again in transition.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The shot by Monk is no good. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Duren. Murray with the defensive effort. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Monk outside to stop the drought. Out to DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Duren. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Here's DeRozan. Out left to the wing. Here's Sabonis. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
Here's Beasley. Softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Ellis right side. Pass to LaRavia. Sabonis at the elbow. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Beasley for three. It's not going to go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Kings lead by 5. Live from goal. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
DeRozan on the wing. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's LaRavia. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Bangs home the trifecta. Ellis has got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Schroeder. And the rejection by Valanciunas. DeRozan in the corner. The putback. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
Inside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. Here's Schroeder. No good again that time. And here now the Kings. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it. But it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars. That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
DeRozan in the corner. Here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Beasley with the steal. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. No good from Valanciunas. Pistons trailed by 6. Left side, Harris. Beasley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Cunningham's got 5.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Cunningham inside. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 1-point Sacramento lead. There's a screen by Murray. In the corner, it's Levine. Back to Murray. Pass to Ellis. A 3-ball. Duren pulls it in. Now Detroit moving it up. Thompson for 3. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings ahead. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Outside for Murray. Sacramento moving it around. Right side, Levine. In the corner, Murray with it. 5 on the clock. There's Sabonis. Great defense that time from Duren. The Pistons trail it. Pass to Cunningham. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Thompson right side. For the lead. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 7 points.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. Tries a three. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings trailing. In the corner, it's Levine. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Detroit. 4-point game. Pass to Beasley. Harris outside. The screen from Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Kings. They've led by as much as 10. DeRozan in the corner. That one misses. Great defense that time from Duren. Pistons trailed by 4. On the wing, Thompson. From 18 feet away. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 6.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. And Sabonis drops them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the wing, Thompson. 7 points in the game.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
For Detroit, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Monk, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Monk's got 6 points.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And the shot is good. 6 points for him. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Sabonis. And he banks in the layup. Sabonis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Left side, Sabonis. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson misses. Sabonis high post. He's got 6. Thompson outside. Again the miss by Thompson. Here's Murray. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Ahead by 9 is the... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so here's Sacramento. They have a 9-point lead. DeRozan in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Detroit with the ball. Now Schroeder. Carter pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 9. To the inside. Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So we'll see DeMar DeRozan go to the line here. It's on Dennis Schroeder. So both teams changing it up here. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Waters can't get it to go. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
A different look here for Detroit. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. For 3, Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings. Cunningham. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Murray for 3. Duran pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harris's shot is good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
.152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Left side, Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half. Stolen by Levine. And he drives in. It's tipped. Pass to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
In the corner, Murray with it. There's the triple. Duran pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them to within 10.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Sacramento.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits. Monk outside. Levine for three. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Cunningham for three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
Levine with it. Hardaway picks him up. Levine, that's good. And the Kings lead by 8.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Driving the lane. No good that time. Connects from downtown. So the Kings win it. They